Fire in the hole! It's time for the Root Boy to cook some burgers. This is my video response to Greg's Ballistic Barbecue Big Burger Contest. And I'll tell you what, I looked at a couple of the other entries and they have set the bar very high. I'm not sure if I can compete. And so I've decided to make this into a little drinking game. And I'm hoping the judges will go along with this. Every time I say the word restaurant, I'll put an annotation on the screen so you'll know, and that one didn't count. Every time I say the word restaurant, you take a drink. And by the time you get to the end of this video, you should be so sloshed that you'll be ready to vote for me. So that's my strategy. I can't compete with alligator burgers and bison burgers and ostrich burgers and whatnot have you. My Lord have mercy. Those guys are pulling out all the stops on me. They want that Craycourt built, that grill real bad. So the coals are getting hot and it's time to get this party started. So don't forget, every time I say restaurant, you take a drink. And I don't care what you drink, Jack Daniels, vodka, beer, no matter what it is, take a drink. Okay, we'll be right back. I got my burgers ready. I got my cedar planks getting hot on there. I just want to talk a little bit about the Death Burger. And the first time I ever encountered a Death Burger was at a restaurant called Duffy's Sports Bar and Grill. And they served me this burger, and it wasn't really a Death Burger. It was more like a not feeling too well burger. You know, not really death. It was just a burger with some hot sauce, pepper jack cheese, and jalapenos on it. That's it. That's all it was. It was no big deal. So I thought, if I'm going to make a Death Burger, I got to make something really good. And what I got in mind is somewhere in between the Death Burger I had at Duffy's restaurant and the one that they serve in Brisbane, Australia, which is called the Mega Death Burger. And I'm going to put a link in the description to a video of a guy trying to eat one of those. That's got this Mega Death hot sauce on it, and that stuff is made with those Jolica ghost peppers, and they're 5 million times hotter than a jalapeno, and it's very uncomfortable to watch these people try to eat that crap. It's just crazy talk. You see my my cedar planks that I had to make myself from my Walmart planks. I cut them up to burger size. I got my burgers ready. The one in the upper right hand corner, which would be that one, is the Death Burger. The other three are just generic burgers. They have this Grill Mates hamburger seasoning on them, and the Death Burger has Zatarain's Creole seasoning on it. That's a little bit hotter than most, and I got some other little surprises for that one. I got to get my boards warmed up, and I mentioned the restaurant. It's called the Off the Wall Cafe in Brisbane, Australia. You got to check out the video of the people trying to eat the Mega Death Burger. But let me cut my planks over, flip them over, and I'll put the burgers on, and we'll get this party started. So stay tuned. And we're back. And I flipped the planks over. I'm gonna put the Death Burger over here in the upper right-hand corner. I'm gonna put some onion on the planks first. The onion fell apart. That's okay. It's a nice sweet Vidalia onion to go underneath the burgers. Woo! Hear that crank pop? Wow. Okay, in the upper right hand corner is going to be the Death Burger. These are generic burgers right here, but I got one for my wife here. I'm making a tortilla burger. Now let me show you how I do that. I got some crushed up tortilla chips, and what I'm going to do is take her burger, this is her tortilla burger, and just roll the edges of it in those crushed up tortilla chips so that she gets a little bit of tortilla goodness on her burger, because her burger is going to have guac and salsa on it. I'm going to put that one over there. That's the tortilla burger. How's that look? Can you see that? See that tortilla burger? Let me zoom in a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so my Death Burger's on the right, on the top right, and the Tortilla Burger's on the left. And I'm going to cover that and let them planks crack and splat. I'm going to put cheese on the bottom burgers because the kids like cheese. My wife eats no cheese, so on my burger, on my Death Burger, I'm going to put some of this. And this is habanero hot cheese. Now on the one I had at Duffy's restaurant, it had regular jalapeno jack cheese on it, but I'm going to put this hot habanero cheese on there. It's really hot, but I love it. I'll sit and snack on that stuff. So I'm not going to put the cheese on just yet. We're going to let them burgers cook a bit, and we'll bring you right back as soon as I get some cook on them burgers. Alright, my burgers are coming along, and it turns out everybody wanted bacon on theirs, but my Death Burger's got to have some cracked black pepper on the bacon. Peppered bacon. So I'm going to pepper my bacon, and I'm going to cover that back up. Keep the flies off my cheese. I'll be doing good. They're starting to look good. They're not quite ready to dress up yet. So stay tuned. Well, my Death Burger is just about ready. Yeah, I like it rare, medium rare. And I got to say something about the meat, which I forgot to mention. There's a restaurant in this town called Charm City Grill, and they recently won the Sun Sentinel Best Burger Contest. And the way they did it was that they asked the owner, you know, what's the secret of your success? And he said, I use a special blend of meat, 70% ground chuck, 30% beef brisket. And I thought, you know, that sounds really good. So that's what I did. I got the butcher to grind me up some a ground chuck steak and a brisket, and I mixed them 70-30, and that's the meat. So I just wanted to mention that about the Charm City Grill. Now I'm going to dress my Death Burger up. I got to put the cheese on it first. Let's put some cheese on that. Melt that up. That's that habanero hot cheese. That's good stuff right there. I'm going to put the cover back on that, melt that cheese up, and then we'll dress that burger. Alright, my Death Burger's got the melted cheese on it. It's starting to look really good. And I want to show you what I'm going to put on my burger now. I've got a nice Kaiser roll, a nice fresh Kaiser roll. And the first thing I'm going to put is some of this special hot sauce. I get this from a restaurant in town called La Granja. And La Granja is mostly known for their rotisserie chicken, but they have at every table in this restaurant some of these different sauces. They have a red, a green, and they have a corresponding, it's kind of a salsa. It's mostly onions. See if I can show you that. Yeah, it's mostly onions with some tomato, and this one has the red sauce on it, and this one's going to go on the Tortilla Burger. This one's got the green sauce on it, which I think is garlic and cilantro. I don't know what's in the red sauce. I did a little research, and I found out that it's made with a pepper, a Peruvian pepper. La Granja is a Peruvian restaurant. It's made with a Peruvian pepper called the tocata pepper. And I never heard of it before or since, but there it is, tocata pepper. And it's such beautiful sauce. It's hot, but it's got a wonderful flavor. So I'm going to get my burger off there, because my burger's cooked enough, but the others, you know, they want theirs well done. So I'm going to slide my burger on that hot sauce. Then I'm going to put some of that peppered bacon on there. And also, I got some of the red onion relish from La Granja. I'm going to pile that up on top. And a little bit more of the hot sauce, just a touch. That hot sauce has got a wonderful flavor to it. And also, the final crowning touch for that, there's a restaurant in this town called JB's Brewhouse, and they have a burger they call the Crispy Jalapeno Burger. Let me get that wood off there before it burns. And on their Crispy Jalapeno, they take jalapenos and deep fry them, which is what I've done here. And they put those crispy jalapenos right on top. And that's my Death Burger. It's hot. It's going to be hot, but it's going to be good. And in lieu of a money shot, I'm going to eat that right in front of you because I got a very special beer to go along with that burger. But let me stop the video right there and dress that tortilla burger up for you. So stand by. Alright, we're back. I'm going to dress that tortilla burger now for my wife. First thing I'm going to put on there is some of that La Granja restaurant, the green sauce. I don't know what to call it. Can't speak to those people. They don't speak English. And I'm going to put that on the bottom there. It's onions mostly, but it's got that nice cilantro and garlicky kind of a thing going. I'm going to slide her burger on that. Slide that burger off that plank. No cheese on her burger. She doesn't eat cheese. There we got her burger. She's got a piece of bacon. She wanted bacon. So put some bacon on there. Get rid of that plank. And I'm going to put some pico de gallo, which is her favorite thing in the whole world. If I can get that open. A spoonful of that on there. Fresh pico de gallo. And on top of that, we're going to throw some fresh guacamole. Well, it's not really fresh, it's out of a container, but you get the idea. And she loves this crap. Guacamole. And that's her tortilla burger. How's that look? So you got my death burger, and you got baby's tortilla burger. Let me get that up a little bit. There, that's the tortilla burger. And I got my death burger. The others want theirs well done, so I have to cook them a little while longer. And instead of a money shot, I think I'm going to show a picture of me eating that death burger. So stay tuned. I almost forgot the most important part of my video, which is the beer. And I got a very special beer for my death burger. I got, of course, Dead Guy Ale. What could be more appropriate? Dead Guy Ale. We're going to take a shot of that right now. And I'm going to get on camera, and baby's going to work the camera, and I'm going to take a bite of that death burger once I get this bottle open. Okay. Frosty Root Boy mug. Bottle of Dead Guy Ale. Is that on camera, baby? Can you work the camera? Can they see that bottle of Dead Guy Ale? Let me get my burger over here. There's the death burger. There's the Dead Guy Ale. You can show my face if you want. I'm going to take a sip of that ale first. That's great. And now for the death burger. I just might die right on camera. Can you see that? How's that look? Bring it up. Oh, yeah. Words fail me. Can you see me okay? That's wonderful. That's a death burger. You want to take a bite of yours?
No, not now.
No, okay. So, get me back on camera here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I hope all of you judges are drunk by now. I said restaurant about 10 times. Why don't you drink a beer every time I say that?